Day 16 of explaining something very simply under 2 minutes so I can understand it better. So I spoke about radiotherapy in the previous 3 to 4 videos, and I spoke about the dose of radiotherapy yesterday. Today I'll speak about two very interesting phenomena related to a low dose of radiotherapy versus a high dose of radiotherapy. First one, low dose hypersensitivity or hyperradiosensitivity, HRS in short. Here, first, low dose hypersensitivity or hyperradiosensitivity, HRS in short. Here, this is a phenomenon where cells are surprisingly more sensitive to small doses of radiation compared to larger doses of radiation. Now, why does this happen? Because if a cell receives a small amount of radiation, let's say 0.5 gray, the DNA damage is very less. So the internal alarm system of the cell does not perceive any threat, and therefore the cell repair machinery remains dormant. So whenever a cell has to divide, its DNA has to divide. And for this process to occur, DNA is checked, whether DNA is damaged or not, whether it's unrepaired or not. And only then does it go ahead with cell division. But if this damage is not checked, the cell fails to stop cell division and it attempts to divide with damaged DNA and ends up dying. 2. Now on the other hand, the high dose paradox. Here what happens is, when a slightly larger dose, 1 gray let's say, is delivered, the heavy damage in the DNA triggers the cell's alarm system. Now the cell turns on full repair mode and survives better per unit of radiation. This is called induced radioresistance, IRR in short. This is important for radiotherapy because usually we would assume that high radiation means a large number of cells are killed. But low dose hypersensitivity shows that this is not true. Sometimes low doses can kill much more effectively than expected. Oncologists use this by delivering treatments in pulses or multiple ultra small doses, which is called ultrafractionation. This strategy helps catch stubborn radioresistant cells with their guard down before their repair mechanisms can activate. So the idea is to give a level of radiation that goes undetected by the cancer cells so they cannot activate their cell repair mechanisms.